Okay, so let's get started with our house style bass. Alrighty, so once again I'm going to jump into my instruments and grab operator. So here's operator here for us. First thing I'm going to do is adjust our envelope. We want to have it relatively short, so we'll get our decay here to come down to about about 1.5. Then we'll pull our release time out a little bit as well. So release probably fairly long. So let's go around 800 milliseconds. Cool. So we've got our bass there. Let's our sound there. Nice sine tone. Let's drop that down in the pitch envelope here. Once again, down 24 semitone. Cool. So there we go. Sounding pretty nice and clear there. Just going to jump in again and set ourselves to monophonic. So it's a bass sound. We only want one note playing at a time there. And let's jump in and adjust our filter. So turning on our filter section here, and we'll jump straight in here. Once again, I'm going to go down to the PRD, always my favorite filter, this one. And there's a few things that I'm going to want to adjust here. So if we look at our envelope here, I'm going to put that at up to 30%. So there's my filter there. And let's adjust these settings. Give it a little bit of life there. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Next up, I'm going to set my oscillators to where I'd like them to be. So I'm going to once again set to square D, and B I'm going to set to saw wave D. Oh, so there we go. Feel that nice little bouncy this we've got there. Not too bad. So let's pop our level up here. Let's introduce the FM. Yeah, we want to keep it relatively subtle there. Yep. And what I'll do is look at our envelope here, and I'm going to copy that envelope up onto here. There we go. Cool. And I'm going to detune this a little bit. Great. Okay. All right. Where's our envelope here? Yep. Little bounce there coming from the second envelope. I'm going to go back to our filter here and just going to make a few adjustments there. Yeah, we could maybe lower this down. Yeah, that's sounding pretty cool. So I'm going to select my frequency on the velocity here to 25%. Oops. And just jump here in 25, and we're going to adjust this one here to 75. Cool. So Yeah, getting that nice bass sound there. I'm going to throw a few audio effects on here. Probably call to put a glue compressor on, maybe even something else. What could we look at? We could even try putting a chorus on here if we wanted to. So there's our house bass. Going to put this in a group, rename this group. Call it house bass 1. Probably set a few mounts here. I think we'll set our filter frequency there. Yeah, that's probably the space that I'd leave that one. Alrighty, cool. So there's our couple of bass parts. Once again, I'm going to grab this whole group here and drop this up into my user library, which is way out of control at the moment, but there we go. Cool. House bass 1 locked in, loaded. Alrighty. Stick around because we're going to have a look at a few other sounds in a second. We'll have a look at a sawtooth lead and an FM style lead. Alrighty.